What's good YouTube? So in this video, I'll be sharing my watch list, which is the pairs I have for the next week, which is going to begin in 2 days. It's currently Saturday, 9:20 p.m. Let's start with let's start with NZD card. So on the daily time frame, you notice how we're switching into bullish structure. Last week we had bearish market structure. We had bullish market structure, which was higher high, I formed the higher low, I formed the higher high, I formed the higher low, I formed the higher high. Then this was meant to be a higher low that was meant to continue this higher high. But the thing is that the market is not going to keep trending up together. Eventually, it's going to switch bearish. So for last week, this is what happened. I was expecting a retest. If you remove this, notice how we have a very clean head and shoulders pattern. Let me mark it out. Hold on. This was left shoulder, head, and right shoulder. Let me put it back here and show you how accurate this was last week. So we had this head and shoulders pattern right here. So after the market broke the neckline of the pattern, I was expecting a retest on the 4-hour time frame. The retest happened, but the retest didn't make it to my target. I was targeting this zone right here. Sorry, I was targeting this zone right here. But when I noticed the market could not break this low, for what would have confirmed if the market would have gotten here is if we had a candle close below this zone. The moment I noticed that did not happen, I knew they were not going to make it down there. So for this week, we're going bullish. And when I wonder why, let me show you. Let's go back to the daily time frame. Daily time frame. Yeah. So why I am on the long side is because this high, low, lower high, lower low. This lower high was meant to form the lower low. Unfortunately, that did not happen. Formed the double bottom and broke it with an engulfing candle on the daily time frame. So I'm just waiting for a retest into this POI right here to take it up. Let me show you on the 4-hour. Yep. Simply waiting for this retest, come somewhere there and switch structure, give me my entry signal. I'll be going long on this trade next week. So that is all for NZD card. Next pair on our watch list is also very similar, GBP USD. Let's go to the daily time frame. So on the daily time frame, I'm going to show you something actually crazy. Let's remove this right here. So what we notice is we have very bullish sorry we have very bullish price action, in the sense that we had the market give us this higher high, higher low, and higher high, right? And notice how what happened is what we're anticipating here again. It might not be perfect, but you get the point. You see this, that was the same way I also called this one right here. It might not be perfect, but you get the point. So we're experiencing extremely bullish price action. So the market had this impulse, this correction leg, or anticipating this impulse again. And this why I like this setup is because we are reacting from around psychological level 1300. From that level, you can see the daily closed bullish engulfing. So on the 4-hour, and the daily also switched bearish. Bullish rather. Was this high, low, lower high, lower low, lower high, lower low, then we have a higher high. We're anticipating this higher low to form a higher high. So let's go to the 4 hour time frame. So on the 4 hour time frame, we're just anticipating a pullback into any solid zone. This zone is solid because you can see it serve as, let me use the arrow tool. You can see it serve as resistance, resistance, resistance. That's already three touches. Support, resistance. So that zone is actually very solid. Same as this zone. This one has few touches, but either one. So this or this. But this trade has so much potential. Let me show you on the daily time frame. So on the daily time frame, if the market is able to close, okay, I think 4 hour will be more visible. So on the 4 hour time frame, if the market is able to close above this zone here, I think we're clear to the upside. There's so much room, so much room. We just need the market to close. This might be a crazy swing trade. I don't know if I'll hold it, but let's just see. If the market closes above this level 132500, I would like to target as much as 1400, which is an ambitious trade, to be honest. That's like 800 pips, but it has potential to do that. But let's see how it goes. I'm not going to really take healthy partials. I mean 85-90% of my position. So that's it for GBP USD. Let's go to what next? Our next pair is AUD card. Let me show you the three pairs that came up on my watch list this week. We have NZD card. NZD card is basically the same thing with AUD card. Let me show you this or this. It's basically the same thing, but I think I like NZD card more. And what I noticed is to happen to me when two pairs that correlate come out on my watch list, the one I decide to take does not play out in my favor. It's honestly crazy. So NZD card is basically the same with AUD card. Let me just break it down alongside. So what we have, the same thing. We had the market structure as always. Let's go to the daily and enlarge our screen. So on the daily time frame, we had bearish price action, which was high, low, lower high, lower low, expecting this lower high to give us this lower low, but that did not happen. The market then used the opportunity to switch bullish, which is all of this impulse. So we're expecting this correction to continue the impulse. Very simple. You see how fast that was literally less than 2 minutes. So this is a premium level. This is Fibonacci. So if that happens, the market you could, oh shoot, you could take your first profit there, which is 1 to 4, second profit there. But for the market to make it all the way up there, it has to body close above this zone. If it doesn't body close above that zone, they will definitely, I don't think it will make it up there. Like it has to actually body close. Let me show you an example. So what happened here is what we're expecting here, if that makes any sense. I don't know if only my eyes that can see this, but you can see here and here almost the same thing. So that's what we have for the week. So stay tuned. I'm filming a series. All of these trade ideas, I'll be executing it on my prop firm. So in order to try and acquire funding, hopefully you're able to take value from these videos. I'll see you in the next episode, which is me executing these trades if they play out on my prop firm. And if they also don't play out, I'll also make another video and update you on how it went. See you in the next video.